ముందుగా ప్రియమైన విద్యార్థులకు మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ చైర్మన్. నేను ఈ రోజు 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏమిటనగా, మనందరికీ తెలుసు, గత 2 సంవత్సరాలుగా కరోనా కారణంగా విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి పరీక్షలు రాయకుండానే పై తరగతులు పంపడం జరుగుతుంది. ఫలితంగా ఐఐటి జేఈ మరియు నీట్ లాంటి జాతీయ స్థాయి పరీక్షలను సాధించడం కష్టతరం అవుతుంది. దీనిని అధిగమించడానికి మరియు 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలో అత్యధిక మార్కులు సాధించడానికి నేను మీ ముందుకు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా అనుభవజ్ఞులైన అధ్యాపకులచే ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులు, హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్ మరియు గత ప్రశ్నపత్రాల సమాధానాల విశ్లేషణ ఇవ్వబడును. కాబట్టి నేను విద్యార్థులకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, ఈ ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులను మరియు హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్లను క్లాస్ రూమ్లో కూర్చొని చదువుకున్నంత సీరియస్గా చదువుకోవాలను. ఇంకొకటి ఏమిటనగా, ఈ యొక్క క్లాసులు విన్న వెంటనే అర్థం చేసుకొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయవలను. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం అంటే కేవలం చదవడం కాదు, పేపర్ మీద రాయవలను. అలాగైతే గుర్తుండిపోతుంది. దీంతో పాటు మీ యొక్క నాలెడ్జ్ని పరీక్షించుకునే కొరకు త్వరలో ప్రీ ఫైనల్ పరీక్షలు కూడా నిర్వహించబడు. ఈ యొక్క అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలని 10th చదివే విద్యార్థులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను.
Hello everyone, welcome to K Venkanna classes. So in this video we are going to start a new chapter, that is the chapter 2. Okay, do you know that name, the chapter 2? The chapter 2 is the respiration. So as we done with the previous videos, here also we do it with the weightage and what are the subtopics in that, the same as it is. So chapter 2 is respiration. So have you heard the respiration? Respiration గురించి తెలుసు కదా. Even we human beings do it, even the plants also. So inhale and exhale. What we inhale? Oxygen. What we exhale? Carbon dioxide. Then coming to the plants, what they do? Both. During the daytime and in the early mornings, okay, what does they do? They take the carbon dioxide during the day. What they do at the night time? They take the oxygen here. They liberate the carbon dioxide. అందుకే మనకి పెద్దవాళ్ళు ఏం చెప్తారు, చెట్ల కింద పడుకోవద్దని చెప్తారు నైట్ టైం. ఓకే, ఇన్ ఎర్లీ మార్నింగ్స్ ఆల్సో దే లిబరేట్ ది కార్బన్ డయాక్సైడ్. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ హ్యూమన్ రెస్పిరేషన్ అండ్ ది plant respiration. So what is the weightage in respiration? You know, we should have some idea on this, like how many marks we are going to write here. So from respiration, what is the weightage here? Okay, the weightage of this chapter is 2 mark question we get 1. Okay, then next 1 4 mark answer. So if luck favors for us, luck, sometime luck undali kada manaki, luck gaani vaste ee 4 mark answer they can ask you as the 8 mark. Okay na, ee 4 mark answer 8 marks ga kuda adagachu. Like we have the gunshot answers in this, like how carbon dioxide is evolved during anaerobic, okay, anaerobic respiration, like that. How heat is liberated during anaerobic respiration, like that. So this is the weightage. 1 2 mark answer we get and 1 4 mark answer. If luck favors, 8 mark answer from this chapter. Like what are the subtopics in that we come across? If we get briefly, so in respiration, first one you will be having the human respiration. This is the subtopic. Okay, what is human respiration? Inspiration, expiration. Inhale oxygen, exhale carbon dioxide. So here we'll be having some terms like gases, what are gases, who found that, Lavoisier, who found the oxygen, like that. And some introduction we'll be having in this, like introduction about the gases, that is the oxygen. Okay, this is one subtopic in this. Next will be having the pathway of respiration. Like pathway of respiration is very, very important. You can add, you can get it for the 2 mark as well as the 4 mark. You put as many star marks as you want. What is the pathway of respiration here? From where do we inspire what oxygen? Nose. From nose to nostrils. Then pharynx. Both common passage for the food as well as the wind. Then larynx. Next it enters into the windpipe. Okay. Then after windpipe, bronchioles. Next it finally reaches to the alveoli. Like you have the pathway. This pathway is your 4 mark answer. Your 2 mark answer, they simply ask you the pathway. Okay. Then subtopic will be the mechanism of respiration. Mechanism of respiration. Like in this mechanism, in mechanism, that means the diaphragm mechanism. Like how we take oxygen, the diaphragm. Okay, diaphragm. Like put your fingers on your chest. Okay, how you feel it, like a diaphragm. Okay, so like that, like chest expansion, lungs expansion. You can just structure of lung. You can see structure of lung. Okay, there's another topic. Okay, then exchange of gases, like between the alveoli to capillaries. Alveoli to capillaries. Okay, like this. Next, then how they exchange from oxygen goes to the capillaries here. Okay, to the capillaries, and from capillaries here we get the carbon dioxide. That's the next one. Next subtopic will be our, after getting into it, we will be getting into the blood stream. Our oxygen will get into the blood. Then after blood, the reaches into the cell. So obviously cellular respiration you can see. So the respiration is a metabolic process. Simply we call it as the exergonic, means how heat is liberated. It's like oxidation. This respiration happens both in presence of oxygen, in the absence of the oxygen. In the presence of oxygen, it is an aerobic one, absence anaerobic. So that we see in plant example. Then cellular respiration. Okay, we have taken the food, isn't it right? Food, energy, nothing but the food. So how we get energy? By means of respiration only we get that. So this food has to be broken down to get the energy. So now this oxygen will carry that energy. Okay, this is a cellular respiration. So that is carried both in the eukaryotic one as well as the prokaryotic one. So in the plant also we see the cellular respiration even in animal cell as well as the plant cell. Okay.
Hello students, myself Sunil Kumar Badal. I have done my BTech from IIT Kanpur. Here at K. Venkanna classes, I teach chemistry. So right now I know you all are busy with your board exam preparation, but let me ask you a question. Suppose you want to be a cricketer. Who would you choose your coach? A cricketer or a wrestler? Answer is definitely cricketer. So in the same way here, we are the group of IITians, NITian and doctor. So if you really want to crack or get a seat into IIT, NIT or any top medical colleges, come here and join.
Then coming with the plant respiration, then with the photosynthesis, we prepare a food, nothing but a glucose. That process is the catabolic process. Okay. just reverse to it. CO2 plus 6 CO2 plus 12 H2O gives rise to C6H12O6 plus 6O2 plus 6H2O. Okay, this is photosynthesis equation, right? Just go reverse to it. This is respiration. Okay, so food, during photosynthesis, food is prepared, that will be in the cell. Then in the presence of oxygen, like now this is a glucose, right? This is a glucose. In presence of oxygen, okay, it gives the energy. So it gives the energy here, and with liberating carbon dioxide and water. Okay, water. These are the byproducts and we get the energy. So ardhamautundannana. So maniki cell lo glucose anedi undi. Okay, it has to be broken down to get energy here. So what is done here? Glucose is broken down to get energy. So this is called the cellular respiration. So cell lopala maniki food edaithe undo glucose adi break avvali. So maniki set of steps untayi, like in plant, like glycolysis. Okay, it is the first reaction. Then you will be having the oxidative carboxylation, link reaction antam. Okay, the next one, Krebs cycle. Okay, మీకైతే ఇక్కడ వరకే ఉంది. సో ఇవన్నీ జరిగితే మనకి ఎనర్జీ వస్తుంది. సో that energy is the ATP. So as it is going in a cell, cell లో జరుగుతుంది కాబట్టి cellular respiration. So what is the main thing what we should know here is respiration is for the energy. That's all, fix it there. So energy ekkada store avutundi? In the mitochondria. So this glycolysis will happen in the cytoplasm, and all these things are carried in the mitochondria. So mitochondria is the powerhouse of the energy. ATP is stored, adenosine triphosphate. So that's the cellular respiration. When the plant takes oxygen, just simply I said, right, during the night time, okay, they take the oxygen. So the respiration, and in the during early hours of the day, okay, so it takes the oxygen. So in the presence of oxygen, it's called the aerobic. So this glycolysis is both aerobic and anaerobic. Aerobic and also anaerobic process. Okay, aerobic means presence of oxygen is the aerobic one, plant example. Then anaerobics, then comes to the anaerobics, like yeast, like anaerobics, like anaerobic example yeast. So yeast మనం ఎక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తాం? వైన్, బీర్, విస్కీ, ఎవ్రీథింగ్, రైట్? సో గ్లూకోజ్ ఏమవుతుంది? Glucose is broken here with the help of yeast to get energy. So eppudu jarugutundi? Oxygen untunda? Ledu. In the absence of oxygen, it will happen here. What is the process here? Glycolysis means glucose breaking. Glyco means glucose, lysis means breaking down. So in anaerobics, like yeast, okay, or ethyl fermentation, alcohol preparation. So glucose is broken. ఏంటి మనం గ్లూకోజ్ అంటే షుగర్స్, జ్యూసెస్ అన్నీ ఏం చేస్తాం? ఈస్ట్ వేస్తాం. ఓకేనా? ఏమైపోతుంది? కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ అనేది రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది, ఇథనాల్. సో గ్లైకోలిసిస్ అక్కడైతే aerobic లో జరిగింది, ఇక్కడ కూడా anaerobic లో అనేది జరుగుతుంది. సో గ్లైకోలిసిస్ బోత్ ఇన్ ది aerobic and as well as the anaerobic one. So these are the some subtopics in the respiration. Here ends are the chapter, that subtopics. So important one are the, and you will be having some activities to prove carbon dioxide is released. Here will be some activities to prove carbon dioxide is released, heat is released. అంత కాదు నాన్న, జస్ట్ ఫర్మెంటేషన్. మన ఇంట్లో దోశ పిండి will prepare it, right? Tomorrow if we wake up, we can see the bubbles coming out of it. So that's the fermentation, that's a respiration, they liberate the carbon dioxide. So that's the example here. So these are some subtopics in this. Important ones are the some repetitive questions here, I told you. So important questions, pathway is important. Okay, next activity to prove carbon dioxide and heat is liberated. This is a repetitive question from many years. So these are the two important one. Here we have the two activities to prove carbon dioxide and heat is by the germination of the seeds. So this is the weightage and the subtopics in the respiration. Next we will see you in the next video with the detailed respiration, intro as well as the important topics.